Okay, going ahead and starting the meeting. Tonight, I want to talk to you guys about momentum. And specifically tonight, I want to look at the pace of the leader. You guys set the pace of your team. So I want to talk about how to help your team improve your momentum with specific things that you can do. So the very first thing that I want to point out is a quote that I find very helpful, and it is by Mary Christensen, and it goes, "As goes the leader, so goes the team. The pace of the leader always determines the pace of the pack." So it's really important that you as the leader maintain a forward momentum yourself, and having a sense of urgency is really important in network marketing. If you're going to set an appointment or a meeting time with someone, if you want to talk to a prospect, always try to make it as soon as possible and pick up your own pace. Think about things that you can sacrifice in your time right now. If you're sitting around watching TV, then you don't have a sense of urgency to get your team going as quickly as possible. Urgency builds value, it communicates importance, and it generates excitement. So you really want to make sure that you've got that enthusiasm and passion building and pushing you forward, that you wake up each day with a list of things to do, income producing activities, and you want to just keep moving forward. All right. When your team sees you building your business, then they're going to be motivated to do the same thing. If they don't see you continuously building, then they're going to take that as a cue to not have to build either, or to, kind of take a break. Clark had a really good analogy. He's like, it's kind of like if you are dieting together and the leader is posting on Facebook and they're eating some cake, then that makes the people who are in the program with them go, well, if she's eating cake, then I can eat cake too. So if you are slacking off and not doing posts, not recruiting, not gaining customers, not attending meetings, then often your team will go, okay, so it's okay. I don't need to do those things either because I don't feel bad. She's not doing them either. However, the opposite is also true. If they see you continuing to grow, continuing to add, continuing to promote, continuing to show up for meetings, then it inspires them to want to keep doing those things, to keep pace with you. So you really do set that forward pace. So make sure that you don't sink into management mode. If you have a pretty, good-sized team, 5, 10, 15 people, it's very easy to want to slip into that management role and, okay, how can I help the people on my team? How can I post to my team page? And how can I assist them? But at the same time, you're not focusing on your own prospecting and recruiting and continuing to go wide. I did watch a video this evening, and it was really amazing, but one network marketing professional said that until you have $10,000 in income monthly, you should be focusing the majority of your time on your own prospecting and recruiting. So don't lay that aside when you get some people on your team. And then have a sense of community, which I really feel our team has, but have a sense of community around you that can help nurture the team so that you don't feel like you always have to be there doing everything for them. All right, the next thing is, all right, this is a fun one. You think about lots of different things that would help motivate people, whether it's getting them to convention or getting them to meetings. But one of the most important pieces of helping your team get momentum is results. So think about helping your newbies start strong and helping those people find personal results. That could be in a paycheck, that could be in a promotion, it could be in their own personal health progress. So figure out what their goals are and help them reach those results, because if they're seeing results, they're likely not going to quit. They're going to be encouraged and motivated to keep moving forward. All right. As most network marketers, if you surveyed the vast majority of network marketers and asked them, how are you doing in network marketing? It's likely that they would answer, oh, not so great, or maybe a little negative. And the reason is because of their own current results. So how do you get things moving forward on your own end? If you're one of those people who say, oh, so, I don't know, I have not there yet, I haven't gotten to where I want to be yet, then think about these things. How do you set things in motion towards reaching your goals? It takes really three things. It takes you, not your leader, not your team. It takes you. It takes a positive dedication, all right, so commitment, and it takes planning, creating those goals and your vision for the future. You take all three of those and you move forward with optimism, all right? You've got to get moving forward, though. You can wish you were succeeding all you want, and you can wish that one or two person or 10 people that you've added would get the ball rolling and have their own momentum, but you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. So the only thing that you can control is you, and you still have the ability to go out with enthusiasm, with passion, and find more people. And as you're building your business and getting people in who want to work, you're doing two things. You're getting people in who have a passion to work that will continue to expand your business, but you're also continuing to encourage and motivate those who are already on the team. So keep working on your personal development, keep becoming a great leader, but don't forget to continue moving forward. Every day, take steps to move your business forward and not slouch back into a pattern of, just waiting for things to happen. All right. Another topic that's really important is while you're waiting, while you're moving forward and you're hoping that the people that you've already added are going to do their part, it's pretty likely that a large majority of people that join you are going to be just really happy being a wholesale customer. They may not want to have anything to do with the business, and you may not be able to convince them to do the business. Even as great as our opportunity is, we have a great compensation plan, we have great products, we have, it inspires people, and, it could be life-changing for them. But we have to remember that a lot of people do this simply because they're looking for their own personal health changes, and they're happy as a wholesale customer. And the more that we pressure them or make them feel like they have to do something, or we're depending on them, if we bug them too much, then they're likely either going to give you crickets and not respond to you at all, or they could just absolutely quit and decide, I don't want the pressure. So we want to make sure that we're not doing that to our team. So what I recommend that you do is really evaluate the people who you've added so far. Figure out, are they there as a wholesale customer? Are they happy just taking the products and getting the lowest price? And if so, then your goal for them should be to just encourage them to reach their own goals. If their goal is personal health improvement, help them reach that goal. Because as they see personal health improvement, others may notice it. They may talk about it in casual conversation, and it could organically grow. There's a lot of people who are afraid of success, or they lack the self-confidence to post. They may be afraid of rejection. And no matter how much we push and encourage them, they just aren't ready to do the business side, and they didn't get in it for the business side. So respect why they're in it. Embrace them, support them, love on them, and they'll be a happy wholesale customer. You'll still get to count them as an active team member as you're moving forward to reach your goals. If you think about the diamonds on our team, most of them say that I only have 3 or 4, maybe 7 actively working leaders below me. So that just goes to show you that the vast majority are just happy wholesale customers. So respect that. Keep working on gathering your own new recruits who do want to work the business with you to continue to build that momentum on your team. All right, and finally, I want you to lead your team yourself and not just depend on your upline. If you're brand new, totally fine. Depend on your upline. Have them train you, have them work with you doing, three-way calls. But as you start to learn those things, if you always defer to me or your upline, whoever, to do the training meetings or to do, training support and answering questions, then you're missing out on something that's really important. I certainly don't mind training your team for you. I enjoy doing this, but you want your team to see you as a leader and come to you. It builds you up in their eyes and they want to work with you. They get inspired by you, and it does set that pace. So if you're ready to start helping them, but you don't have the confidence yet, feel free to reach out to me and say, Allison, I want to start doing team meetings on my own page, or I want to start a page, or, how can I help my team grow and have them see me as a leader? And I will gladly work with you to do that. If you aren't ready to lead your team, to post in your team page, to have it be a fun and engaging place, then don't start your team page yet. Just wait, because otherwise it's just work and people are going to be in there and not seeing much activity, and it's hard to get the momentum going if they're not seeing anything in there. So really think about, are you ready to lead? How can you go about being that fun, positive, inspirational leader that gets things rolling? So that's really what I have for you tonight. Not a whole lot, but just short and sweet, a few positive steps. Just remember that the pace of the leader sets the pace of the pack. So make sure that you are moving forward and continuing to work your own business, adding people in every month, doing the things that you're asking them to do, that you have a fun team page. You're encouraging people, but you're not pushing them to do things that they're not wanting to do. If they're just wholesale customers, embrace that, support them, run with the runners, find the ones who do want to work it, and help them reach their goals. Because when they see results, when they hit silver, or when they get that first paycheck, they're going to be on fire, ready to move forward, ready to tell their friends and get people in. And you'll start to see that momentum going. Don't give up. Don't get discouraged. Always stay optimistic and keep the ball rolling. All right. I'm going to stop and we'll have a great little chat session.